What's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I seen this story early this morning, and a few of you guys have been sending me this story on the Gmail account, so shout yourselves out. Guys, listen. I'm going to talk about this situation that happened where a group of friends drove into the wrong driveway in Hebron, New York. And the passenger, Kaylin Gillis, 20 years old, was shot. And the person that shot her was the homeowner, 65-year-old Kevin Monahan. And this comes surprisingly to me as I was doing a story of 16-year-old Ralph Yarl in Kansas City, Missouri that got shot. This came a day after. So he was Thursday, she was Friday. And this young lady right here, Kaylin Gillis, died, succumbed to her injuries of being shot in the front seat as a passenger, right next to her boyfriend who was driving. And it's sad. But before I roll this news clip, I'm going to say something real quick to you guys. Ain't it strange? It seems like you'll hear one crazy crime, and then for some reason, another one will follow it almost to the exact same way that the other crime was. Ralph Yarl knocked on the wrong door, got shot. These folks go in the wrong driveway and get shot. And you know, I'm out here in Houston, and I'm very funny about pulling in somebody's driveway to turn around and back out and go back down the same street. You know, I've always seen people get upset about that, so I'm very cautious about when I do that or if I do that at all. And this right here is like perfect example of that. You know, now, if you guys have been covering the story, or you guys know a little bit about upstate New York, because this is not near New York City, this is like 4 hours away, Hebron. Because I stayed in Buffalo temporarily for a few months. And guys out there, those roads, those country roads, it'll be a house sitting by itself. And you'll go down a dirt road, and it'll be like half a mile till you even get to the house, sometimes 3/4 of a mile, and there's nowhere to turn around. So you got to follow the road. You know, it's no street lights out there, and I think this was the case. But guys, let me just play this clip, man. This is a sad story. We're going to really get into it. Check out this clip, guys.
Homeowner is charged with second-degree murder after police say he shot at a car that took a wrong turn in his driveway. 20-year-old Kaylin Gillis, a passenger in that vehicle, was shot and killed around 10 o'clock Saturday night. It happened in Hebron, New York, which is about 4 hours north of New York City. 65-year-old Kevin Monahan reportedly fired 2 shots from his patio at that vehicle. One of those bullets hit Gillis. The area has poor cell phone service, so Gillis and her friends had to drive to a nearby town for help.
All right, guys, that was the short version of what happened. And it had some details, but it didn't have a lot of details in it that have been released. Now, Inside Edition on their YouTube channel has just released more details, and you guys can go check it out. But I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I've seen and what I've heard. And this thing right here screams that this guy was a douchebag from the start. If you see on the Inside Edition, it shows the house. And I think I have pictures up here. The house got a long amount of roads on it to even get to it. They made a wrong turn, trying to turn around and go back. But they were looking for a friend who lives in that area. There's nothing wrong with that. I think, let me just get into it. This man, Kevin Monahan, 65 years old, is charged with second-degree murder. Now, with him being charged with second-degree murder, this is what the news clipping that I just played didn't tell you. He fired 2 shots from his balcony of his porch as the cars were leaving. So I don't know if he's seen them coming up, he grabbed the weapon, or he came outside and watched them turn around and then fired 2 shots. He fired 2 shots. one hit Kaylin in the front seat, passenger seat. I thought she had got shot facing him. No, they were driving away when he shot and aimed. So they were shot while leaving. Another thing is this. They had to panic drive, back out into the darkness, down that dirt road, back into a nearby town. The town was 5 miles away, guys. You know how much precious time is lost because they didn't have cell phone signal out there for lack of cell phone towers and reception. Then this guy right here, Mr. Monahan, when the police arrive at the house, he has a 1 hour standoff with the police. He ain't going nowhere. Now he's locked up right now, and he is not cooperating with the police. So what type of person do you think this man was? What kind of character do you think he had? Me, honestly, I think this guy right here is one of those dudes that don't want to be around people, don't care about humanity in some way or sort, and has been paranoid from being by himself. Maybe he had beef with somebody. People like this, ladies and gentlemen, have a lot of enemies, especially if they go to bars or taverns. They the person that's grumpy all the time. Nobody talks with him. Or if you piss him off, he'll do something to you. He'll never forget it. There are a lot of them out here. And it's nothing you can do. It's just they exist. Just stay out the way. This could have happened to anybody. Like I said, Ralph Yarr. This is a day after him. They probably was talking about it on the way up there. If they keep up with current events, like, man, did you hear about that kid that got shot? And then boom, this happens to them. You driving up somebody's, you don't even know if it's a house up there. They wasn't from around the area. They're looking for a house of a friend. They're driving up the street and then bam, you just get shot. Like on the movies, like you up in the Appalachian Trail or in West Virginia somewhere, and somebody just busts out of a house. Get off my damn land. At least they give you a warning. This motherfucker here just comes out and shoots. Boom. That'll learn you. This the new narrative. This is what we on now. You know, they taking shoot first and ask questions later. They literally taking that for what it is. Man, we in America. How do you got it now to where you feel as though I'm going to shoot because you're on my land and that's going to make me above the law if the police come, if I hit you when I shoot? You could have shot at the ground, bro. You didn't have to aim at the car. And I'm sure he had a rifle. He didn't have no handgun, because if you go to and get an aerial view of what the house looked like, it's a long distance. He had to shoot a rifle and aim. It wasn't like he just holded it up and shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's ex-military. I don't know what he is, but I know that he got a problem with people coming in. I don't even know, maybe because, like, you know, in one of the stories I looked at, lady that lives in the area said, yeah, people come and get confused all the time. They come up here and they turn around and go back because it's not a street. They don't know. And I'm sure, I think he was just fed up with people coming in his yard, and he just decided that he was going to do something. And that day, he picked that day and picked those people. That could have been anybody. 9 something at night in the dark, he can't tell what color they are. All he saw was a bunch of heads in the car. Probably thought somebody was coming at him for past actions he done did or how he treat people in the past. Paranoia. Think about it. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, judging by the way they're describing him, he one of them neighbors you never see. And then when you do see, you might see him at night walking around his property. And when you speak to him, he act like you ain't even there. And guys, trust me, we all know people like that. Now, man, it just seems like it's, no matter, it'd be one crime and then all of a sudden all these crimes that's similar just pop up. It's almost like it's a program, like it's real. It's like almost like it's fake. Like, okay, somebody did this, let's do that. All right, let's report this. It make me think that all the news that's being reported, this stuff happened all the time. We don't even know nothing about it. And I might be right. Then again, I may be wrong. But I know who's wrong in this case, Mr. Kevin Monahan. You need your head bust wide the fuck open. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to cooperate. Motherfucker, you killed the girl. You killed the girl. He looked like one of them white dudes and white folks that are out there know what I'm talking about. He one of the white folks don't like being around. You know what I'm saying? He don't even like his own kind. Like, yo, this dude's just an asshole. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the type. Look at this mugshot. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But guys, man, I'm bad, man. Y'all listening to me. I'm not. He's not going to cooperate. He's not cooperating. I don't know. You shot a girl. She's dead. I mean, no guilt, no remorse, no nothing. What? Man, they lucky I ain't the damn detective going in and interrogate him. I do something stupid and shit. I have a big ass Mickey Mouse glove on with Kaylin Gillis' face on it. I'm like, you know this girl? You stand up there with that smug ass look. I smack the shit out of him. Bite out. You know what now? You better start talking. You better start talking. We're going to get justice. I have Kaylin's picture right here and keep rocking his ass. I knock him unconscious. He'll say something to leave the police on a standoff for. Huh? Bang! Stupid, man. I mean, honestly, man, all jokes aside, this is a sad, sad thing. You get killed on a Friday night when you're supposed to go have fun. I don't know if y'all ever thought about it. But I always be like, yeah, if I ever die, it'd be on a Monday or Tuesday. I don't want to die on a weekend because, you know, you're looking forward to the weekend. Even when you're old, you look forward to the weekend. Or I don't want to die before a football game. Like, I'm an Eagles fan. I don't want to die before the Eagles come on. The Super Bowl, that'd be murderous. But just to have her boyfriend frantically drive to save her life. I don't know if she died, you know, my name was looking for cell phone help, but I mean, just the feeling of helplessness as your woman is messed up. I know we got to be going through it. And like I said, my thoughts and prayers go out to her and her family. And I'm sure you guys are wishing the same thing. For the Dynamic Reason channel, I'm Stock Market Steve. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's messed up, man. I mean, I don't know what kind of time we're on where we can just shoot people and think it's going to be okay. See you in the next video.